Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick little overview of something that's really important, especially for runners. And in this time when we're out and about trying to do some exercise away from gyms, that we can do on our own to preserve basically our ability to keep running. It minimises injury all the way through from our ankles to our knees, all the way through our hips and our back, and that is working on our calves. Now, if I can just point out to you, that musculature through there is called your gastrocnemius. Okay, so that's the top part of our calf, and underneath it is more of a broad band known as our soleus. Now the two work really well as shock absorbers for our body. So when we're exposing ourselves to repeated forces, so when we're running and contact with the ground, a lot of pressure will go up and down our body through our ankles, through our knees as I mentioned, through our hips and through our lower back. So by basically getting this really strong through our calf area, we can minimise the force that's produced and putting pressure through those other areas. So what can you do at home in this time? Number one is a calf raise. So putting your foot on the edge of a step, having something to hold on either in front of you or beside you, and when you're ready, really slowly getting your heel down as low as possible, all the way up really gently and high as you can possibly get it, and then slowly lowering it back down again, and trying to do that until you actually physically go, I can't do any more. So the whole idea is to build that up and practice it every second day is a great way to build the overall, mainly the top half for that one. And if you could get, ideally, 20 plus says that you've got enough force production or protection of everything else going on. If you can only do 5 or 10, then that's a goal for you to build it up to a minimum of 20. Now, once you've done that single leg, obviously you can then double it up and do a double leg just to get a little bit of extra resistance and strength through there. And then the other option to try and build on is for your soleus. So the bottom part, we can work on getting that by bending our knee instead and getting our heel down low and pushing up through there. And what that will then do is give us the strength of the bottom half, whereas the straight leg is the top half. Now, as I said, if you want to be a runner and you want to minimise your chance of injury, if you can't do 20 of those each leg singly with the straight leg, then you've got some work to do and practice on. If you can do 20 or more, fantastic. You're minimising your chance of injury, and that's the most important thing you can possibly do if you're an avid runner. And even when we're walking, it's still important to make sure we're looking after our body. Hope that's been helpful.